Hey fams, welcome to another moment with Anne, and today we are out for an inspection, but I want to just talk to you about a particular property that is about to increase from October 1st. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right under Hatara TV. Follow us up on all of our social media platforms and ask a lot of more questions as regards to your real estate investments in Nigeria. Though we're going for another inspection, but I will just flip back so that you get to see the particular property, and if you need it, you've got to act very fast. Okay, don't delay. Make sure you're buying it at this rate before the price increases. Okay, I decided to buy a plot right here. Also, I bought half plots, so I'll show you where the land is so that you get to see it, and you really appreciate the fact that this land is here. I actually made a video why I bought this property, and I stated some reasons in that video. So if you have not watched it, make sure you are trying to watch it as fast as possible. Okay, so here is our favorite 5 Oaks. You can see it. That is the property that is about to increase, and some of the reasons why I decided to buy this is because it's in a very strategic location and it's very close to the famous Amen Estate we all know. And if you are conversant with Amen Estate Phase 1, you know that there is no more homes to buy right here. You can see we have New Era Youth Camp here. The Amen Estate is right on the left hand side as you're driving, so you can see it for yourself. This is where Funke Akindele lives, this is where Akpororo lives, and so many other people. Now for the Amen Estate Phase 2, some people are still very skeptical about buying Amen Estate Phase 2, and it's really going to pain you when you see the outcome. I'm telling you the truth, because these houses you're looking at, they're going to be very pricey. You can see the floor. It's such a rainy day. It's been raining like since yesterday. I mean, heavy rain right on the island, and you can see how this place looks like, right? It's quite far better, and the land is more like an upland. It's not like Lekki land and all of that. So to me, it's a plus. You have to be thinking of where you're investing and how you want to invest, and you know the best locations to invest in, which is why I had to take my time out to say, and you know what, before this one increases, you need to rush this offer. Okay, which is why I have to do this. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you Amen Estate Phase 2, which is on the right hand side. Okay, though the last time I came here, they had not done this road network. It was very muddy, but you can see it. I'm going to be showing you live so that you can see. You can see the road network. You can see it. Okay, so that is Amen Estate Phase 2, and it's 3 times bigger than Amen Estate Phase 1. So it's always good you get yourself in it before the price increases. So right on this particular houses, we have a lot of estates also cropping up, and most are going to be coming out as off-plan apartments. And for you not to miss this beautiful thing coming to these houses, you've got to act very fast. Okay, don't delay. Our beloved cute land that is just at a very strategic location, which is going for 13 million per plot, is going to be increasing to 15 million, and after that 15 million, all prices are inclusive, like your documentation fees and all that. So as we drive down, you get to see a lot more. This is Ibejileki, and some of the new things coming up here. It's not really nice if you don't have any land here. Please, if you're not buying it for yourself, buy it for your children, because your children will ask you, Daddy, where were you when where were you? I don't know what you're going to tell them then, you know. So you need to learn to invest for your kids. Okay, as a child, you know, my parents taught us how to use our kolo money to buy property. So as you see me, I love property a lot, and that's where my money goes on. So you can see this location, how busy it is. So the left hand side takes us to Eleko Beach, while the right hand side the right hand side takes us to Eleko Beach, while the left hand side takes us to the Dangote refinery houses, where the big things are happening. Okay, so I've made several videos of these houses, and I want to talk about the increase. My own is that increase of this particular land that is about to increase. Right at that particular location, we also have off-plan apartments. So if you are thinking of, oh, I don't want to buy a land, I want to buy a house, then you should be thinking of buying one of the off-plan apartments there. We have a one-bedroom maisonette coming up, which you have your living room downstairs and bedroom upstairs. The one bedroom is 15.5 million naira per unit, and we have the two-bedroom maisonette, which is going for 19 million naira. And in all of these, they are one of the most affordable apartments you can buy, because they are quite affordable, regardless of the prices of properties that have kicked off. You know, got what I'm saying? So regardless that the price of building materials have gone up, the prices of land is increasing yearly, and this is quite affordable. So if you're interested, you've got to call me and make sure you're buying. Now I want to teach you a very small, simple thing on how to make money off real estate. You know, while you are investing into real estate, we have the short-term investment, we have the long-term investment. I'll share one with you that is currently on, though, so that you get to know how to make money off real estate. Now, for those who believe so much in making money off real estate, it's easier for them to make money off it when they see an opportunity that comes up and they grab it at that time that is up. Now let's talk about promo prices. When you see properties on promo prices, it's the surest time to buy, because that promo price, I'm not saying you can't buy on a normal ground, okay, it depends. You might be wanting a particular property that is very good and the location is great, and you feel you don't want to buy that property. No, don't delay, because that property that is in a good location that has refused to go on promo can increase price at any time. Okay, so you have to realize some of these potentials and know how to grab your own real estate investment at the right time. Okay, so another thing I want to just key in today to let you know how to tap into real estate investment and make money off it is, if you're looking at buying a property, I mean, you want to buy, you have some money in the bank, relaxing. Bank is going to use your money for treasury bills. Bank will use your money for mortgage. Bank will use your money to give someone else loan that needs a property right here in Lagos. Okay, so what I would advise you is this: when you see an off-plan apartment, not like you're going to be staying there, okay, just key in to buy those off-plan. You might decide to buy 1, 2, or 3. Okay, it all depends on what you can afford, how much you can afford. So with that, you are able to say, you know what, I think I want to buy 2 or 3 and keep it, then keep one for myself. After the off-plan is sold out, I tell you, some people that refuse to buy when the off-plan was on, by the time they see the homes, they see how beautiful these homes are, it's going to enter their eyes. Some truth can be very bitter, but that's just the truth. So it's going to enter their eyes, and they will need it by all means. They would want to buy it at what cost. And you that have invested to buy those off-plan, you will do shakara and sell. Please don't get me wrong, because I'm laughing, but I'm actually making a lot of points here. Because if you keep delaying to buy an off-plan, and you still like that off-plan, you love the concept, you like the fact that the location is great. Like I've always told you, off-plan apartments are always at one of the best locations you can imagine. So if you are going to look at an off-plan and take your eyes off it, and you're coming back to look at it, probably what you will hear is that it's sold out, and at the end of the day, you would want to buy. You will still want to buy, and you'll be buying at a higher rate from those who have bought 2 or 3. Okay, so if you are a good investor, you're a smart investor, you understand how to buy off-plan. Off-plan, most times there is no pressure. Okay, you can pay as long as 12 months, 18 months. It all depends on how you can pay it. So if you can look at the off plan and say, you know what, and I think which of the off plan can you even advise me to go for, and you tell me your budget, what you think you can be paying monthly or quarterly, and then I'll definitely get to something you can pay for. But guess what, as soon as you're paying for that, the moment that place is sold out, it will shock you that that particular property, so many people still come back to ask you whether you really want to sell it. So before you go through all of this, you have to also think which of the off plan are actually paving way. Okay, like there are so many off plans, and like you all know, I don't sell all properties. I select properties I sell, okay, and I have my reasons for that. So to also understand that for us who are realtors, we understand the property that is best for you to buy. It's not just making sales, but for me, I love client review a lot, and I always want to get client review to share with other people. So I need to deliver the best. That is what I have to just point out. So in terms of off plan, we have another off plan that is currently going to increase from 25th of September. Is quite close, and so many people are still looking down that off plan. Guess what, the moment that place is set, those who bought 2-3 units, they would want to, in fact, for them to sell one, they'll be selling it at a higher rate. I'll tell you something about the client of mine. He got an off-plan apartment for 16 million. He paid gradually, and not up to 1 year, he wants to sell off the off-plan. I mean, one of it, he bought 3, so he wants to sell 2. And one of the off plan that he has put up is 24 million. He has sold one already as I speak, and the second one now is going for 24 million, from 16 million to 24 million, just within a year. Anyway, there are different kind of businesses you can get yourself venture into, but there are some that in some very strategic location like Lagos, you can't beat it. It must sell off. Okay, it must definitely pay you off. So, and for those who understand this, they can get it right correctly. Now, another way you can actually make money off real estate, you know, is this that I'm about to share with you. But we'll still go back to our property that is going to increase. So don't go anywhere, just make sure you watch this till the end. So another way you can make money off real estate is by buying a house. Okay, buying a house and renting it to make a little money off it, probably in a space of 10 years, and you sell it at a higher rate. Because what will happen to that house you are buying is that the land must have appreciated. Okay, where the house is seated on, the land must have appreciated, and as at that time you want to sell, you must have also made some money off it and still make your money off that particular house. Let's assume you bought a house for 40 million and you gave it out maybe around Ikota, because we have one currently going for 40 million at Ikota. You now decided to give it out for rent. Renting a 4-bedroom terrace in Ikota should be about 3 million to 4 million naira. Now you are renting it, let's just say a minimum of 3 million, and you've rented it for 10 years. That is how much? 30 million. Which I know rental income is not stagnant, it must definitely increase, because after a few years the price changes. Then you now decide to sell it after 10 years. What happens to the property? Probably you'll be selling it for like 80 million or 100 million or more self. It all depends on how the property appreciates. But we all know that land is not stagnant in places like Lagos. So that is another great deal of making money off real estate, especially in Lagos. Now, another way I want to point out to you is by buying land. Okay, land. Land is wealth. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Because I bought a land of 120,000 naira when I was much younger, and I sold the land for 3 million naira. So if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. So as it is, it's much easier for you to say, you know what, I want to get myself involved in buying land, but genuine land. Not just genuine land. You can buy a genuine land, but not in a strategic location. I've had clients who give me a lot of complaint. And you know what? I bought a land at Badagry. The land is just the same price since I bought it, no change. And I'm like, did you consult a professional realtor before you buy? All these things are things you need to ask yourself. They are questions you need to check. It's just like saying you are sick and you want to go and be drinking agbo, and you've not diagnosed what the problem is. You've not seen a doctor. You've not done anything about that. So there are procedures of what you need to do while buying real estate. It's not a must you should have your brother who knows about land. Your brother may know about land, but he may not know what is trendy. Okay, your friend may know about land, but he may not know what is trendy, which means you need a professional realtor to stand by the way. Okay, to say, okay, you know what, I think I will advise this, I think I will advise this. So with that, you are able to make the right decision as regards to your investment. All right, so you can decide to buy land, okay, and sell off at a later date. Now, land investment, most times they are not short term, especially when you want to make money off it. Okay, I'm not talking about money of like you want to keep it for 5 years. No, while doing land banking, I did a video on land banking. Okay, so if you have not watched it, get through to my channel, make sure you are watching that video. It's really going to open up your mind to understand a lot more about land banking. While doing land banking, you have a land and you are keeping it for a longer period of time for it to appreciate before you sell. That is land banking. And not just at any location, but in a very strategic place. And not just strategic, but with a safe company. You don't just buy land because you feel, oh, this is a Omonile land, I can just buy it and keep it. You don't keep Omonile land, not in Lagos. Omonile can sell property for you today and come back tomorrow. Another set to come that they are the owner of the property, and you start dragging, you start going up and down with courts. So in order to avoid all of this, get yourself a safe property and keep yourself busy with other things, not running around court and and all of that. So land banking is one of the best way to make money. Okay, and for me, I also believe so much in it. Okay, you buy land, you keep it, you resell at a later date. The later I'm talking about a long-term investment, 10 years or more. So you have to get used to the fact that land banking is not something you buy now and you make use of it and you get the money immediately. Okay, it doesn't happen that way easily. So you have to understand that it takes time, but at the time it will appreciate, just as it happened in Lekki years back. I had a client of mine who told me, you know what, in Lekki I had an opportunity to buy land there for 2 million naira in 1999 year 2000, which is almost 20 years from now, 20 years ago or so. And she said she was advised by her brother not to buy because the place was water, that Lekki is a flooded area and all that, that she should not buy on the mainland. Though she bought on the mainland. And her friends that bought on the island, they are happy today because that Lekki land currently, if you want to buy land in Lekki, it's worth almost 200 million or 250 million. I mean, in Lekki, you want to buy like Lekki Phase 1, Lekki Phase 2, Nero, And what happened in Lekki was like magic. Lekki changed within a twinkle of an eye. The moment the government presence hits Lekki, hey, prices of land start changing. It was government that sanfeed Lekki, it's not individual. Government sanfeed Lekki that, oh yeah, they're ready for development. And exactly what will happen very, very soon in Ibeju, Lekki. Because right in Ibeju, we that we are realtors, we know people that buy properties here. We know the caliber of people. We meet a lot of people. We meet companies, that have invested so much that are ready to move into these houses. Now, a client of mine asked me one day, but I don't work in Ibeju. I work in VI. How can I buy land in Ibeju? And I'm like, buy your land in Ibeju now, because if your company decides to relocate to Ibeju, you will cry if you don't have money to pay them to buy property. You will regret. You will remember you cannot turn back the hands of time. So you have to act now. Okay, this is the best time to get a land around these houses, especially when you can actually afford it. Okay, now is the best time you can get 6 plots and do a lot more on land banking. You buy 6 plots, like we are having a promo up on some of our properties, like the one going for 900k. The original price is 1 million, but it's on promo, and this promo ends in few days. Before the promo ends, ask me questions. Don't just watch this video and pass by. Ask me questions. ask for the form, make payment into the company account, hold the land at this promo price. This is the best time to hold the land at a promo price. It is very, very important you understand how these things work and how you can grab it as it is. Okay, I made this video very, very long because it's good you are understanding the real estate market, how it works, and how you can decide on which you want to tap in. Anyway, I have my WhatsApp link below. If you know that you really want to talk to me, you want to ask me more questions, you've got to ask me at the comment section box, or you check my WhatsApp link, chat me up directly and ask me the right question, or you give me a call. Okay, you can give me a call, a normal call, and we'll discuss more. But be rest assured that your investment in Nigeria can never go wrong, especially if it's in Lagos. Okay, so we're going to be driving straight down. As we go, I'll just show you some few places before we talk about our beloved land that is about to increase from 13 million to 15 million. Me, I am happy because I also have a property there. My property will be appreciating, so I am super excited because my property is set to increase right there. Okay, so this place is this thing, General Hospital, Bekileke. So as for me, I am getting excited. So if you have a land there, be excited too. All my clients are bought land there. Congratulations, your property is about to shoot. It's about to give boom, a blow on your money. So, and for that particular location where this land is at a very, very good spot. Trust me, it's at a very, very good spot, and it's always good you buy before the price increases. And with a minimum of 30 million naira, you can own a plot there. With 6.5 million naira, you can buy an half plot there. Okay, so whichever one you decide to buy, it's just a good to buy. Don't miss it. Okay, so before we call this a day, I know a lot of people who want to invest, but they don't know which one to invest. You need to watch this video over and over again so that you can decide on which you want. Okay, you've got to realize that we have different kind of real estate investment and how you want to do it. Even while you're doing land banking, there are ways you can partner with companies that are into real estate and make money off it. So you can ask me more questions on how to go about this, and I'm here to ensure that I guide you. That's, if you want to partner with company, you should have millions. So millions, I'm talking about good money. So we're fast approaching our very own free trade zone, and it's such a beautiful place. And for those who are interested to see it, I'm going to switch the camera once we are close so that you get to see it. But if you have not watched my video on the Bekileke tour, please make sure you watch those videos. I've made like about 4 or 5 videos about the Bekileke tour. It's good you get to see it. It's good you get to see it and ask a lot of questions. Okay, Bekileke is such a beautiful place. Look at the road. Despite the rain, you can see such a beautiful place. It's been a rainy day like since morning. That's why I'm almost like on sweater. I don't feel good. So we're fast approaching the free trade zone. So I'm going to stop at anyway, should we stop at what do we call it? Let's stop at the free trade zone so that we can push ahead on other activities for today. Anyway, you're free to ask me questions, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we post right on the Heart to Heart TV. Follow us up on all of our social media platforms, and if you're a subscriber, thank you for always coming back. If you have not shared our video with anybody, your husband, your wife, probably they have some difficulties to invest in Nigeria, or they don't live in Nigeria but they have this difficulty, like I don't know if I should invest in Nigeria, please share this video with them. They need to watch it and grab 1 or 2 things from the video that could really help them. Okay, so I would advise you, if you are not connected, please stick your ass down to this channel so that you can get to see a lot more. It's important you get yourself acquainted with a lot more about real estate investment, so that you learn a lot more. All right, so that is Lekki Free Trade Zone that you're looking at. You can see as the entrance. Right in there we have the Long Reach in one of those buildings you're seeing. It's such a beautiful place for traders, foreign traders. That is that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this clip today. And if you're not following us up on social media, please do that right away. Check the description box to check our link, so that you can just connect directly. It's important to get acquainted with what we do in Lagos. Thank you so much. Now and always. Bye bye.